Greets guys. So wanted to shoot a video. This is pretty much my last attempt at getting this thing running right. I'm gonna ride it and you guys can listen to it, maybe see if you can figure anything out. So the bike is a 361 34 millimeter carbs. It's got reed spacers. I just did unipods on it because it had can ends. I've tried every carb setting I can think of. Right now it's got 35s on the pilots. It likes the screws halfway out, half a turn out, which is weird to me because that still seems like it's too lean, right? And I put the clips on the second clip from the bottom. I've tried everything else. I had 27 and a half pilots in it. I tried the clips all the way at the top, second clip from the top. No, I'm sorry. I've tried the clips all the way at the bottom, and I've also tried the clip one down from the top. So anyway, we'll ride it here. Let's see if we can figure out what's wrong with it. My main concern with it is it sputters at about about 3,000 to 5,000 RPM at part throttle. Another thing, since I put in the big pilots, the 35s, it doesn't need any choke to run. In fact, if I turn the choke on, it wants to kill it. Beautiful day here today. All right. Okay, now it feels a little better. I had it. I had the needles way up just to see what that would do when it was running terrible. But here we go, part throttle about 4. You can hear it scavenging. It clears out when I give a throttle. Right now the air screws are half a thing out. So, you know, being such big carbs for this motor, and I see some of the Banshee guys are running like 50s. So, I mean, is it possible that it's still lean on the pilots? I mean, off idle runs okay. I see it, part throttle, right? I'm on premix. I've got it at 30 to 1 on premix. See, it hits 6. And it just wants to take off. That felt pretty good. So, you know, I don't know if this is just how these run, if they kind of sputter in the mid-range there. I haven't resynced the carbs. I guess kind of I know where the top screws on top of the carbs need to be. I just kind of guessed on the syncing. Do you feel it kind of just fat here, kind of fat right there? I will say this, with I put the needles, right now the needles are on the second clip from the top, and it feels a lot better. Right there, just kind of, you know, somebody mentioned on the forum that's kind of how the I forget what Yamaha YPVS, but maybe that's just a characteristic of this bike. I don't know. it's running better. So in the last 24 hours, I've had it with 27.5 pilots, 35 pilots, needle kind of all over the place. But see, like right here, cruising, just kind of sputtering. Little throttle goes away. So it's like, where is that? That's like, what, just below half throttle, it'll start to sputter. But I can tell you, this feels better than it did with the needles up. See, I'm kind of lugging it right now. It's okay. This is kind of right. It's like, what is that? Like 3/8 half throttle right there. Where it, you know, at this point, I've messed with this bike so much with the carburation and with all the other crap I fixed, but you know, right now this is not bad. This is kind of the best it's ran. And you can see idle. It comes down okay. All right, let's make some smoke. Okay. So top end, it runs great. It's just that right there, a little sputter. Is that just how these run, or is there something else I should adjust? See, it goes away with throttle. I don't know. I can live with this though. Anyway, let me know on the Facebook, or let me know I'm going to post this on my YouTube. So either let me know on Facebook or let me know in the comments here. By the way, the bike is going to be for sale. I've had it for several months now. I'm just going through it. It really, you know, it's in good shape structurally and cosmetically, but it's a lot of screw ups. The transport company that brought it to me, they had it in their truck for 5 days with the front end completely cinched down, the forks, like to the limit. So fortunately it didn't blow any fork seals, but the springs were toast, so I had to get springs in it. And you know, getting parts for these bikes in the States is tough. Okay. I'm still waiting on a clutch for it from the UK. I ordered it on eBay about 30 days ago, and it's stuck in Royal Mail. The clutch is okay, but it's going to need to be replaced at sometime. It does let go a little bit if I have my hand on it. But just, you know, fixing other issues. A lot of just screw-ups. Had a terrible handlebar on it. The horns were mounted goofy. I guess at one time it had a quarter fairing on it, so they had the horns right here, which was totally stupid, because if you hit the horn button, you're honking at yourself. What else? Let's see. What else have I done to it? Obviously the jetting. One of the pipes had a little pinhole in it that I had to weld. Needed a battery. Turn signals were funky. Had to put a new turn signal flasher for it. That was a little bit tough to find. Oh, the brake light, front brake switch, the brake light didn't work. They had these weird brake levers on it that didn't have a brake light switch, so I did that and had to run the wire for it into the headlight. You know, it's actually running okay now. I can live with this, guys. If you have any input, go ahead and put it in comments. But you know, a lot of this might be I'm playing with the jetting, and I'm riding it around and not letting it fully get up to temp, and I can see there's something wrong with the temp gauge. It should be registering right now. I'll have to check that. But other than that, not bad. I gotta get some fuel for it. It is running on premix. Right there. Da, 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 da. Anyway, there's my family. Cheers, guys. Thanks to everybody that's chimed in to try to help. Appreciate it. Say hi, Sheila. By the way, LCs, there we go. The LCs, as you all, I'm sure many of you know, have a tough time getting into neutral, but somebody on one of these forums showed me that when you're still running in second, you tap it down, or in first gear, you rev it, and when it's dropping down, you throw it up into gear. Anyway, thanks.